This is Co-op Chronicles, episode 91. Is gaming getting too expensive? PlayStation and the dynamic pricing. Welcome back to Co-op Chronicles. This is episode 91. I'm pint-sized Geisha, and like always, I have Blacklabel.
Hello.
And Azzilee.
Hello.
And today is...
Yeah, we're going to be talking about PlayStation dynamic pricing and the cost of modern games.
Yeah.
Any PSAs? Any what's ups? How you guys been?
I'm tired.
Yeah, I'm tired.
Nice.
Tired. Oh, well, remember to talk to you guys after the pod about what's happening at work. It's pretty funny.
Oh, so it's something you cannot talk about. Nope.
I don't think it's interesting for the podcast.
Okay. Anything new with you, Geisha?
Nope.
Nope.
Nothing new
Check
at
out what
all.
our friend sent us.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to Gamesy Moss.
Oh,
Gamesy
also,
Moss.
look, he got us Ravenclaws.
Yeah, mine's
Yeah.
over there.
Me and Label are Ravenclaws.
Yeah.
Geisha's a
Slytherin.
Yeah, I
so
got
her
Slytherin.
Slytherin stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we didn't do last week because everybody's busy.
Yeah.
I always tuckered out, guys.
Working, tired.
Work has been rough.
Yeah.
I work outside in the rain all day. It sucks.
Yeah. that
6
sucks.
days a week, too, at that.
Yeah, 10-hour days
10
at
hour
that.
days at that. That's a lot.
I was
Yeah.
I'd be such a baby.
I was watching someone stream today, and they were talking about staying hydrated, and I was like, look, I know this is really bad for my health, but I try not to drink any liquids at work because taking off like 5 pounds of rain gear sucks just to use the bathroom.
Yeah, plus you're like sweating it all out too. You're
Yeah, I was just like, I don't want to use the bathroom.
Like, yeah. Alrighty. So yeah, we're almost close to 100 episodes.
Yeah.
You brought that up. So we're
Almost
gonna-
there, guys.
Yeah.
It's almost been
Yeah. It's been a
100
while.
weeks.
100 weeks.
We missed 2 weeks, so
Yeah.
almost 102 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
We missed a couple
Yeah.
back
Yeah.
in September.
I
Yeah.
don't remember.
Yeah.
So it's
Oh, yeah,
been
yeah,
like
right.
we took like a month off, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Total.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you guys are right.
Okay. So why does gaming or why does buying games feel weird now? So have you ever like went to go buy a game and somehow it's like a lot more complicated than it used to be? You have to go Steam.
Yeah, it's like all digital now.
Yeah. Like I don't even mean the price. Like Azzilee was saying, it's the whole process. Like you open the store, there's like Microsoft Store, there's Steam, there's Battle.net. You search for a game, and instead of seeing the game, you see like 5 versions of the game. It's like Standard Edition, Deluxe Edition, Ultimate Edition, Gold Edition, the Early Access Edition. You can get a bundle with skins, a bundle with a season. This is just
Yeah.
nonsense. And
Trying to get money.
Yep. And then you sit there staring at the screen and it's like, why is buying one game starting to feel like I'm signing up for a phone plan or like an internet provider? Like it didn't used to be like this. And I sit there like, I don't know, wondering like back in the day, you used to go to the store and you'd grab the game. You pay for the game and that was it. You walk out. You didn't have to wonder if you bought the wrong version because there was only one version. You didn't have to worry about buying the cheapest version because there was
Only one price.
only one price. And it wasn't missing content. You didn't have to like buy additional content. Back in the day, back in my day.
Back in the youth.
Yep. So now it feels like every time a new game comes out, there's like this moment where I'm not excited. I'm kind of confused. And I don't think that it's just about money because most games are fine for like paying for the games. That's how it's always been. Nobody's like upset about it, but like games were never cheap. So I'm not trying to say like anything crazy now, but there's something about the way games are being sold right now, and it's just weird. Like
Not a fan.
not a fan. Like the price isn't always clear, the versions aren't always clear, and sometimes it feels like the system is built on making you second guess what you're doing in the first place. And that's what we're talking about today. It's not just about the cost of the money or the cost of the games. But buying games just, again, don't feel simple.
I think it's more about accessibility too.
Mm-hmm.
Not everyone can drop $80 for a game nowadays. You know?
Yeah. I wait for if it's going to hit Game Pass or if it's going to go on sale on Steam.
Yeah. The most, more popular games will, never go on sale. I swear.
Mm-hmm.
So it's you either gotta, fork up the money or just feel like you get FOMO.
Yeah. Geisha, when you go buy a game now, do you ever feel like there's too many versions of the game or you're not sure what you're supposed to do? Or how to connect it to your Switch with your other Switch to that Switch?
Oh, yeah. I bought the Poketopia on my daughter's Switch because she has a 2 and I don't have a 2, so I play on hers. And then I had to bring mine close to hers, but I was putting on hers. It was confusing.
Yeah.
I don't know why. But, yeah. Well, I got to say, I haven't really bought a lot of games this year, right? I bought a lot of Sims.
You did buy a lot of Sims.
I bought a lot of Sims
stuff.
expansion packs this year, but I haven't, the last game I played that had multiple versions of itself or bought was probably Assassin's Creed. I feel like Assassin's Creed is notorious for doing it, right? They have 3 different types of the game. I think even Elden Ring only had 2. The base game, no, it only had 1.
Yeah, and then
Did it
they
have
came out with a
anything
2. Well, no, it had an expansion.
Right, but I'm saying it didn't have base game and then deluxe version and then gold version.
Oh,
I think
no,
maybe
I
it
don't
did.
think- no, I don't think
it
it
did
did.
because it had a Statue of Millennia in one of them,
Are you sure?
where you get the map, the Statue of Millennia.
Oh, that's for the Founders Edition type stuff.
Yeah.
Though. That's a little different, I think.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is the games I buy are only really like that, right? Assassin's Creed, Elden Ring, where it has founder stuff and maybe a little bit extra, but I haven't done that in a really long time. I want to say maybe Elden Ring. Yeah.
Azzilee. Do you think games are actually more expensive now, or does it just feel more expensive because how everything is sold?
I think it just feels expensive, but everything feels expensive now.
That's true. Not just games.
So we can't just compare to 10 years ago I could get this game for $40 because inflation and stuff.
Yeah.
But it just feels expensive. I don't mind paying for it because it's good product, but I know I'm just paying a big corporation. So it kind of sucks.
Yeah. I saw the other day on Instagram a receipt from the 80s from McDonald's, and you could the meal was the combo meal.
It was $1.35 or something.
No, just the sandwich was $1.35, but you can get the big combo meal, the sandwich, the French fries, and a drink for $4.
I know you
now
remember,
they're 15.
15, yeah.
You remember they used to have supersize, but then everybody was getting obese, so
Then
they
they
had to stop it.
they made
They
that
stopped,
documentary.
yeah.
Yeah.
You can. I think you can now. We're gonna try. We're gonna go to McDonald's and can somebody say, "Can I get a supersize?" and see what happens.
I don't think
Can
you
you
can.
supersize me?
Yeah.
I like the trend where it's hey mom, hey dad, what were you like in the 90s?
Oh, yeah.
But I saw one, it was hey gas, what were you like in the 90s?
Yeah,
And
I
it
see
was
that too. It was
90 cents.
Yeah, it was $1 or something. I was like, damn.
I was oh, I wish.
Yeah.
Or or the receipts from the groceries. She got 21 items for $20.
Yeah.
It's
No
damn.
more. So games just feel expensive, but that's
Everything.
that's just how the world works now.
Yeah. Okay, so I want to talk about dynamic processing and what it is and why are people mad about it.
Dang you, PlayStation.
Yeah.
PlayStation trying to be tricky.
Yeah, so the whole thing
Tricky.
about this is or why it even came up is because lately people have been starting to talk about something called dynamic processing, and when I first heard about it, I didn't know what it was until I looked into it. So it sounds like one of those terms a company uses, but it's a little less complicated than that, but it just sounds normal. I don't know. But once you look into it, it's actually really easy to understand. It also explains why there's a lot of games that are suddenly starting to feel like something's not right. As Lee brought this up to us. So it can depend where you live or when you buy it, who buys it, what store, what sale is happening, and then what version you're looking at, or even the platform that you're purchasing it on. So some of that has always existed. Sales have always been a thing, especially on Steam. Different regions have always had different things available. Like VPN, you could watch different stuff on Netflix as well. That part isn't new. What feels different now is the prices of games or the way games are being sold. It keeps shifting all the time, and it makes people feel like they never really know what the real price is supposed to be. What was it? You sent a thing. No, you didn't show a screenshot, but I seen a screenshot where it was like a guy on Twitter. He was talking about like how he was buying a game and it was $19.99, but his wife was buying it and she's never played the game and it was $14.99.
Yeah.
So it was like, oh, because he wants to play this type of game, they're gonna just charge him more.
Yeah, you would think it'd be the other way around. Like the more you play, the less they would charge you. But honestly, they're like, they know you're gonna buy the game, so they're gonna charge you more.
Yeah.
So they're gonna make money.
Yeah. So you'll see a game for $70, and then there's like a deluxe version for $90, and then there's a bundle for $100. But then like 2 weeks later, it's on sale, and you're like, damn. Or it's on a subscription. It's like, I don't know.
It's hard to like wait to buy games too, because like you really want to play it, and you're like, oh well, if I just wait a little bit longer, I can buy it cheaper. But then you're missing out, and you might like get spoiled if you don't want spoils, and all that stuff. So it's just
And you
sucks.
you just get left behind, and then it's on to the new thing.
They're like, have you played it yet? And you're like, no.
No.
No, I watched it like a loser.
Poketopia.
Yeah. But when it starts to feel like the price depends on too many things, or like you have to double check everything before you buy something, it stops feeling fun. Like you're kind of searching.
I check multiple sites before I buy something.
Yeah. It starts to feel like you're trying to you're like trying not to get scammed or ripped off now, which is weird to say about video games being sold by companies. So yeah, it's just very interesting. Geisha, does it bother you when something is expensive or when it feels like the price isn't clear? Yeah, because even when we go to grocery stores, you're like fucking mad about this shit's so expensive.
Yeah, I'm so frugal. Like I'm that adult that like I have a $20.16 piece of meat and I have a $19.62 piece of meat. I'm gonna get the $19.62 piece of meat. But I definitely have a wish list and I wait for prices to drop. So I wait.
Yeah.
Except for Poketopia.
Yeah.
But even then, like I my little one is so much farther ahead of me because I don't take it away from her when it's her day to play. I only play it right before bed and I end up falling asleep. So
yeah.
I was like looking. I was like, oh, is it worth it to buy a Switch 2 just to play Pokopia?
Oh, is it only on Switch 2?
Oh, is it Pokopia or Poketopia?
Pokopia.
Oh, I call it
or some people call it Pokopia. Pokopia.
Me and the little one call it Poketopia.
It makes more, to me, it's more natural to say Poketopia.
Like
but I don't know.
I think it is.
But yeah, I was like,
it's
should I buy it?
I want my own.
But it's like $450 just for the console.
Yeah, it's
and
like
then it's
$500 just for
like
the
$70
Switch
for the game. I'm like, I gotta wait, guys. I gotta wait a little bit.
Yeah.
But I did hear that Nintendo Switch is going to raise the price for the Switch 2 because of this reason.
Oh my god!
I was trying to find bundles too, but I don't want the bundles because they only have like Mario Kart or Legends ZA, and I was like, I don't want to play ZA.
Exactly. I was just telling Label that too. I was like, I want a bundle at Costco with like a good game, and maybe I'll buy it. But it's only fucking Mario Kart. I don't want Mario Kart.
I was like, I don't want to play that game. And the bundle is like not even worth it at Costco right now, even if you do want Mario Kart.
Yeah.
But whatever.
But it comes with a year subscription.
Yeah. Only if you, because it's like a family subscription. But if you're like single and you don't have kids, it's like not really worth it, you know?
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. Okay. I forgot what I was going to ask you guys, but so we'll just continue on.
Went up on a tangent.
Yeah. So when did GameStop just being one price? So the thing that makes this whole price conversation weird is that it just didn't all happen at once. There wasn't like one day it suddenly just got complicated. I think it started like happening very slowly, and I think that's why people didn't notice at first. It was like kind of normal, like a placebo, you know? Because if you go back far enough, buying a game used to be like the simplest thing in the world. As I said before, you walked into the store or you go online, you purchase it, you're good. You didn't have to compare editions and stuff. And at first it didn't feel bad. It was like there's a few differences, like Halo Collector Edition, stuff like that. Obviously, you're paying different price for whatever. If you want it, you bought it, you left the store. And now, it just doesn't seem that way now. There's different sales prices or different sales. I remember Brian was showing me something about Steam, and I didn't see that game on sale, but he had it on sale on his.
Oh. Ooh.
Yeah, very weird. Very
sketchy,
interesting.
sketchy.
Yeah.
Tricky.
Do you think companies get, like, I know there's, like, big rivalries between, like, PlayStation, Xbox, PC, like, Steam and stuff, but do you think that companies get together and they're like, hey, we're going to raise our prices? You guys should probably raise your prices, too.
Yeah, I know, dude.
Because it's like they raised the same, like, at the same time.
Yeah, it's like, dude, they create a monopoly or whatever.
Yeah. Because, like, imagine if one company just, like, kept prices low. Then people, they would sell more, right?
They would.
But that's just not how it works because they want money.
Yeah, I think, well, Steam makes their own prices because Steam didn't have a sale on the Sims expansion pack, but EA did.
Oh.
And I bought, I bought some expansion packs from EA directly, and then they just link towards each other.
Oh, okay.
So it's kind of weird.
Interesting.
Does EA, are they like, what do you call them? What am I trying to think of? They like put
Sims
the game
is
out.
EA, yeah. Sims is EA.
So like, yes.
Yeah.
That's the word.
So like Steam, I don't know. Steam is just
it's just a platform that they sell it on.
platform, yeah, that they sell it on. And sometimes Steam has sales that EA doesn't, and vice versa. Sometimes Steam or EA has sales that Steam doesn't. But I think maybe it was just like a one-time thing, and maybe like it was a glitch because now EA was having a sale, and I was like, oh, okay. And then I clicked on it, and it took me to Steam. So maybe they fixed it, and I got it when I was glitching. I don't know.
Interesting.
Not to make a tangent, but did you guys see there was a viral video that went live, posted like a couple weeks ago or last week? But it was like this guy posted about this really nice computer on Best Buy's website, and they discounted it by like $1,300, and it was on sale for $400.
What?
It was like a mistake. He was pretty sure it was a mistake, and then they like fixed it like as soon as they could, and now it's back to regular price.
Oh, that's stupid.
Did he cop it at whatever?
Yeah, I guess a lot of people did. I
Dude.
think, but I was just like, what?
That's funny.
Yeah, I didn't see it till like weeks later.
Damn.
After he posted it, so I was like, oh, bummer.
Okay. Let's continue on to subscriptions, digital stores, and why nothing feels permanent. So another thing that makes games feel different now is like not just the price. There's obviously there's subscriptions. Like you don't buy the game anymore. You buy access to the game. Like we talked about this when we did the whole stop killing games
Is that just
thing.
Nintendo though? Is that all?
I think it's
everybody.
I think it's everybody now,
Yeah.
especially if
Okay.
you buy a digital game. So
Yeah.
it's like
digital for sure.
yeah, you're not buying the game.
That's
you're
why
buying
I don't
access
trust
to it.
PlayStation's digital version only PlayStation. Like that makes no sense.
That
to me.
doesn't make sense. To
I
me
don't
either.
like that. I like physical copies, but
Yeah.
whatever.
And
You
those
gotta get the PlayStation greatest hits on disc.
yeah, yep. The good old greatest hits. I remember the Twisted Metal greatest hit. Yeah.
Except my Bloodborne one I don't know where my Bloodborne one is. I got it on digital.
That'd be cool just to have.
I bought it 3 damn times.
Oh my god.
The physical disc, and then the physical disc broke, and then I bought a digital one, and then the digital one got corrupt, and I had to buy it a 3rd time for my just to play it.
Ridiculous. And yeah, again, like now we have like PlayStation Plus, Game Pass, which I have on. Yeah, I think that's really worth it, honestly. Online stores, cloud libraries, Steam, like all this stuff makes gaming a little bit more convenient. Just makes it feel less permanent. Like you could download something, but you don't really own it. Games disappear, like the Stop Killing Games thing. They had the racing game got whatever delisted. Servers can shut down, subscriptions expire. There was that fucking game that just came out, High Guard, and it was like they used like millions of dollars to promote this game, to create this game, and it shut down in a month. It like
Really?
literally just shut down like
Dang.
last week. They made a post in Steam. I think I screenshotted it. I sent it to John.
I remember John wanting.
Yeah, he was
to
like
you
he
to
wanted
play
me to
it.
play it with
Why
him.
did?
Yeah.
Why did?
Oh my God, I can't.
Because it got so many bad reviews right away.
Oh.
Yeah, so it says like March 3rd. High Guard's final update arriving soon. Thanks for playing with us. Today we are sharing difficult news. We have made the decision to permanently shut down High Guard on March 12th. The game literally was only out for a month right there.
That sucks.
And people spent money on skins and all that stuff inside
Did
the
they
game.
refund them?
Probably not.
I don't know. It says since launch, more than 2 million players stepped into High Guard's world. You shared feedback.
2 million people.
Yeah, and
Oh
despite
my God.
2 million people saying it was bad.
yeah, it was crazy.
That makes me feel both bad and angry.
Yeah, you think about
bad
just
from like a developer's point of view, because I'm sure that it was hard for them to get so many bad reviews and not be able to fix the game, and then
it's like cash grabs.
and then angry
Yeah.
from the purchaser's point of view, because it's like you spent all this money on it, and what if they didn't get a refund?
Exactly.
Yeah.
What if you're all just out of like $200-$300 that you spent on this game?
And it's crazy because like suddenly something that you thought you owned or had is gone, and then
The Sims better never shut down.
Yeah, and the
Sims is so popular.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Yeah.
I spent the most money I ever spent on gaming is the fucking Sims.
Yeah.
The Sims is like, I think, the baseline for any like building game.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
Yeah. And
I hope not.
and I think that with this, like more games turning into services and libraries instead of actual purchases, the more people start feeling weird about how money works in games, because it doesn't feel clear anymore. You don't always know what you own. You don't always know what you're paying for, especially when people can just shut down shit like that. Please, ma'am. And then, and like once that feeling starts, people just start noticing it everywhere. Geisha,
Yeah.
do you
Why am I getting Azzilee? I'm getting Coda's everybody's text like right now.
Oh, weird. I don't know.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah. Bebe right now. Like I'm getting all my texts late for some reason.
Yeah, very weird. Geisha, do you like the subscription stuff like PlayStation Plus, Game Pass, or do you still prefer buying like a game that you have like the physical?
Physical.
Let's get physical. I was thinking that, so I was like, I gotta keep it inside.
Yeah, see, today 5:23. Why am I getting text messages so late?
I don't know. Azzilee, do you ever feel like digital games don't feel as permanent as the old days when you had the disc or cartridge? A cartridge.
You say as permanent?
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, because like Geisha said, imagine like your game your digital version gets corrupted, and now you're just like out of luck. Because then you have to buy another digital version, or you gotta go buy a physical copy.
Yep.
And
Sorry, go ahead. I was like gonna say physical copies can get corrupted too, though, right? Or, like at least your game.
Yeah,
game.
yeah.
Either way, it's sad.
Yeah.
Yeah. All I was going to say is that if I had my physical copy, it still would have worked. My game would have gotten corrected, but my physical copy still would have played. Yeah.
All right. So why gamers react so strongly to price changing? I mean, it's obvious though. I mean, one thing I've noticed whenever this kind of topic comes up, whether it's dynamic processing or pricing, subscriptions, or deluxe editions, or anything like that, is that gamers react really strongly to things they don't like. I mean, obviously, things get boycotted.
Look at that game that shut
High
down
guard,
after
yeah. Like sometimes stronger than the people outside of the gaming probably understands, or outside of gaming probably understand, is that I don't think it's about money. I think it's because gaming has always been one of those things where people like really connect to.
It's your time.
Yeah, and it's not just something that you buy once in a while. For a lot of us, it's our main hobby. Like, this is what we do to relax. This is what we do to spend our free time on. Some people go touch grass. Some people touch keyboards, or like a controller. And so when the games are sold, or the way the games are sold, it starts feeling, I don't know, weird. It's not personal. Or if they change it up, it starts feeling like a personal attack in a way. People will pay $70 for a game, and people will buy collector's editions. We've seen that since like Halo days or Zelda days. So it's not like gamers expect things to be cheap. They just expect things to be fair, I guess, in a way, if that makes sense. We don't mind feeling like we have to be careful all the time. We just don't want to feel like we have to put in like fucking a research thesis on buying a game in a way,
Yeah.
Geisha, why do you think gamers get so emotional when it comes to money stuff in games compared to other hobbies?
Because it's all like on a device, maybe. Like it's on a console. It's online. It's like this subscription service instead of like knitting, where you actually physically have it. You can just go buy some supplies and have it.
It's J.G. Wentworth, man. It's mine, and I want it now.
Yeah.
Azzilee, do you think people get more upset about the price itself, or about feeling like the price isn't fair nowadays?
I think it's the fairness.
Yeah.
Because when I think about it, I'm like, dang, $80 game? That's like 4 hours of me. I have to work 4 hours to buy that game, which is to be fair, is not a long time, but it's 4 hours of my life when games used to not cost that much.
Yeah.
But I don't know. That's just, I just don't like spending money.
Yeah, no, I'm very bad with that. All right, let's talk about early access deluxe editions and paying more to play first. I did this I didn't do this for a while. The homie bought it for me, and I was able to pay like 2 weeks or play 2 weeks before on the midnight expansion for WoW, or a week before or whatever.
Wow, lucky.
Yep. And then there's early access games, which I've done. I have a few of them, which kind of annoys me, but it's not too bad. So yeah, you'll see a new game coming out at like the normal release is like on Friday. You purchase like one, you get like an extra week or two to play and get content before everybody else does. There's also like early launch or early release games like let me think if I can. There's like Last Epoch is kind of like an early access game. They're still updating it as you play and adding more things to it. Like there's those type of games. I think even Hades 2 did that, which is weird to me, buying an unfinished game. Like you did that,
Fields of
Geisha.
Mystria.
Fields of Mystria is like that.
Yep.
There's a few games like that. Like, do you want it now or do you want to wait till it fully comes out? But it's probably not going to come out until like years. So it's like you might as well buy it, you know? Yeah, I don't know. You see a lot of this with big releases too now, with like deluxe editions. Like Call of Duty does it. Diablo did it. Diablo 4 does it. Starfield had an early access thing. A lot of sports games do it every year. Even multiplayer games, like I said, does like early releases, like WoW and stuff like that. People, they're obviously going to make more money, and it makes money, and people build the hype up to it. So it's just very interesting.
They probably do that because then they can get reviews faster and feedback on how to fix their game. So we're pretty much paying to play to fix this game.
Yeah. You know, it's crazy. This is off topic. This is kind of a crazy thing. So Marathon came out. I don't know if you heard of it, Escape from Tarkov, or seen what it looks like. It's kind of like Arena Breakout. But Marathon is like Destiny, like Bungie.
Okay.
And it's an extraction game. So it just came out a couple weeks ago, like March something. I don't know when exactly. And people are trying to hype it up. So what's crazy about this is like they talked about like they've had like 70,000 people like online at once playing it, which is kind of a lot, you know. And they've had all these reviews, but they're talking about all these reviews are fake, like bought by like PlayStation, because PlayStation really needs it to succeed. Yeah, and so there's also a game called Slay the Spire.
Yeah.
Indie game, Slay the Spire 2.
People really like that though.
Yeah, it's had like 500,000 people playing it at once. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And so they're like talking about how like it's very weird how this is just off the topic, but I was just thinking about like how Marathon is getting all these like plugs and like hype, but this indie game over here is crushing it. I don't know. It's very weird to me nowadays.
I think they have to find the right audience. So, like, obviously Slay the Spire 2 has a lot of big streamers playing it.
It's a card game, right?
Yeah. But it's, like, visually so appealing and cute.
It does
and
look
fun.
pretty cool, yeah.
But, yeah, I think your target, the audience you choose to play the game is really what sells your game. Because I don't know who plays the other one that you
Extraction.
the Extraction one, but I haven't seen anybody play that I watch personally.
What's crazy is that like Escape from Tarkov and like Extraction game, it was like peak like during like COVID or 2022. So it's like Marathon came out like 5 years too late in my opinion. Like it's like a very niche like
they
player
missed
base.
their
like,
time.
Yeah, like there's not that many people that are really playing that type of genre. I spoke to Logical, he said he really likes it. But it's like I said, there's not that many people that play that game. I don't know why I'm going on a tangent about it. I was just thinking about how like Marathon and then it's getting outdone by Slay the Spire 2. And Slay the Spire 2 is only like $25. Super cheap. I mean, I think Marathon's like $40, but like still, it's crazy. I don't know. Anyways, are games actually too expensive or just different now? So at the same time, though, I think it's fair to ask the other side of the question is like, are games actually too expensive, or does it feel that way because everything around them has changed, as we brought up earlier? like gas and all that crap. Because if you really think about it, games have never been cheap. Even back in the day, like new games were pretty expensive, like $40 for like a Sega game or a Nintendo game way back when. Cartridge games were really expensive. Disc games were really expensive. I think Final Fantasy VII, when I first got it, was like $60. But it wasn't like a recession back then, but it's still expensive.
I think you're also paying for... I hate that the prices are rising, but I would also argue that the prices are rising because of the technology used to make the games is better now, and it costs more to make the game better.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
You know, that's unfortunately.
Yeah. I mean, AI is pretty much going to do all that stuff soon.
Eventually. Let's hope not.
We just didn't think about it the same way when it comes to like things being expensive, because the way there weren't as many things around the game as Azzilee just mentioned. Like you saw one price, you paid for it, and that was it. Now the price isn't just the price. It's like the base game, deluxe version. You're paying for technology, like graphics, season pass, skins, subscriptions, the updates for the game, which is weird to me that single-player games have updates, such as like Expedition 33. I remember they patched a build where you could like one-shot everything. It's like, well, it's a single-player game. I should be able to do what I want. Like, I'm not going against other people online, which is very weird that they nerfed it.
Well, it's probably like most games where they do like speedruns. So they're probably like, oh, we got to patch this because we don't want it to be too easy.
That's true.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But yeah, and I think that all that stuff kind of makes the price feel a little bit bigger, even if the actual game price didn't explode as much as people think. Games are also a little bit bigger nowadays than they were back then. You know, more content. There's actual voice actors or actors, whatever you want to call them. More updates, more patches, online support, like kind of like a more everything. And so the part of this might just be like how the industry has changed, and which is why we pay a little bit more for games and how it's changed. But the problem with that is, even if like the reason kind of makes sense, the feeling doesn't always feel good. You know, it's like if you go to Starbucks. Well, never mind, Starbucks is a bad example. It's expensive coffee. But I'll use that example. Like you get a K-Cup, you buy a bunch of them for like, what, $30? That's like 100 cups.
Like 120.
Yeah, and then, you know, you go to Starbucks and their price keeps it getting higher and higher for a cup of coffee. It's like $13.
I went to Starbucks a couple of weeks ago and asked for a white mocha. They gave me a fucking hot chocolate.
And
I was so
and
pissed.
I asked her why didn't she taste it before she left.
I didn't taste it.
I know. I said, why didn't you?
Yeah, I don't know. I was on my way to work.
I always give it a little sippy sip, you
Dang,
know.
that sucks.
But yeah, it was a hot chocolate. I'm like, this is not. Oh, it doesn't even got coffee in it.
Oh,
I was so pissed. I was
rough.
like, what the frick?
What a bad way to start your day.
I know.
You're like, this
Mad.
is not caffeine. All right. Geisha, do you think games today are actually overpriced, or do you think that it feels that way because there's so many extra things to them now?
I honestly think that games are appropriately priced, to be honest. And I'm probably going to get a lot of hate for that, and that's fine. To each their own, you know.
That's fine.
But like the way I chalk it up to is if I'm going to buy, especially in like mobile games, right? If I'm going to on mobile, I really just play free games, right? And there's some really great mobile games. And I'm like, hey, if I was going to spend $80 on, if this was on like the PC or if this was on a console, would I buy it for $80? Yeah, I probably would. I think that, one, a lot of factors come into play, right? Society's price has gone up. The economy has gone up. Technology has gone up. So I think, like Az was saying, now we have ray tracing. Now we have like graphics look so much better compared to like PlayStation 1 era, right? I think that unfortunately it's just going to continue to go higher and higher, especially now that more people are feeling comfort in saying that they're gamers. I feel like back in the day it was kind of like, oh, you're a gamer? Ew. Like, you know what I mean? It was kind of like a taboo thing. But now it's like there's esports, there's conventions, there's this whole community for it. And I think that it's just going to keep getting higher and higher.
It was like that post I was talking, I posted whatever, and it was like, well, I'm still renting, 13-year-old YouTubers are on my third property they own now or stuff like that. It's like, Jesus, man. Yeah, gaming is just, it's changed a lot of things for people.
And I think all of that goes into play, right? Like Apex probably makes a crap ton of money, but it's a free game.
Yeah.
You know, you don't have to buy anything for Apex, but yet people dump money into it.
Yeah.
Because it's so popular. Because there's tournaments, there's esports, there's teams. I mean,
all right. Thank you. That was good. That was a good answer.
I'm going to get a lot of hate for it.
No, actually,
People are like,
that was a good.
Why do you think
No,
it's
I
a
think
problem?
I think people
price?
will agree with you.
Yeah, I think they will.
To be honest.
You got to be logical, right? In a logical world, it just makes sense.
Yeah.
Azzilee, if you had to choose, would you rather pay one higher price for a full game or keep the system we have now where it's like, oh, I could buy alpha or early access? What would you want to do?
I would probably, I don't know, maybe I would pay for the alpha
Yeah.
because I get to play it first.
Early. Yeah, you get to play first. Yeah.
I get to play first.
Mhm.
And yeah, there's going to be bumps along the road playing it, but I mean, that's to be expected if that's what I want.
Yeah.
You know, I can't complain.
Yeah.
I would like to experience it before other people put reviews out and persuaded me not to play it.
Yeah.
Because I read reviews, and if it's bad, then I'm like, ooh, I don't want to.
I know there's always those videos. It's like, watch first before you buy this game.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, I'll watch this.
I don't want to watch it though.
I know it's like, man, I'm never playing this game now, and it kind of like spoils it too at the same time.
I do the opposite. If I see, I guess I form my own opinion. I don't really watch a lot of videos, but there could be a video about somebody saying, oh, well, I don't like this, I don't like this, I don't like this. I'm like, hey, look, it sounds fun to me. I'm down.
Sounds
for
fun
it.
to you?
Yeah.
Hey, that's cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's transition then when pricing starts to affect your fun. Okay. One thing I don't think people talk about enough is like how all this stuff starts affecting like you emotionally and how you want to play the game. Because when you start buying a game and it starts feeling a little too complicated once you buy it, if it's expensive, then you're like, man, I can't get a refund now. Especially on Steam, if you play it after 2 hours, you can't return that shit.
Really?
Yeah, after 2 hours, you can't return it. 2 hours of gameplay.
Yeah. But, sorry, I was going to mention this earlier. Back in the day, if you had a disc, you couldn't return that bitch at all.
Yeah.
At least Steam gives you 2 hours.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, GameStop takes a little $10. You get a little $5
They
here.
take half of it.
I know.
More than half, 3/4.
Yeah.
GameStop is a scalper.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
So there are games I want to try, obviously, but I hesitate because not because I don't like the game, but because I don't have money. So, all these questions of like, what version should I get? Is there going to be a sale? Because, like I said, I wait for like Game Pass on Microsoft for it to come out before I play it. And there's supposed to be a few coming out this month. Oh, it's yummy, boy. And back in the day, you just got the game and you played it. Now it's like you have to make a decision before you start to have fun. And I think that's a reason why a lot of people get worked up, especially in WoW. Because WoW is fun, but if you suck at the game, you're not getting in groups. So it's like a waste of money. And I'm just being real to all those fucking
If you
weak,
suck, it's like you're playing a
all
solo
those-
game.
It's like... Actually, this expansion is really good, too. They made it really solo friendly, like the delves and the praise, and like it's easier to get loot as a solo player. But like if you were trying to do raids and your DPS sucks, it's like you might as well quit. And they made it really easy for people too. Now there's like a one button rotate, because usually when you do rotations, it's a bunch of different skills. They made it so like there's a one button rotation where you just press one button and it does all the skills for you.
Oh.
Yeah, so I guess it's good for like people that aren't that good.
Like beginners.
Yeah, but they still suck.
They're trying to make it like user friendly to new players.
Yeah, because think of all the people that are still playing it, like you.
Yeah.
Like think about your age group.
And how long I've been playing it.
Yeah. So they need to bring new people in somehow.
I'm a gamer. All right, keys come out next week. Oh my god, about to be on the. I have 3 ults. So I have my main, my rogue.
My other rogue, and then my other rogue.
No. And then I have a paladin, and then I have a DK. And my main's the rogue. My paladin is already more geared than my rogue, and my DK is about the same geared as my rogue. It's crazy. I'm grinding. And once keys drop, though, I won't be playing those ults. I'll be playing the rogue more often. You know.
Good for you.
Calm down over there, young lady. She's been upset at me since WoW came out, and I had to slow it down a little bit. Back. Pump the brakes, boy.
Yes.
Pump the brakes.
Somebody gets sucked in
my invisible baby D's.
Yep.
Nobody knows. Nobody knows what
You
that
ain't
was.
single, living alone no more.
Yeah, I know.
You got a family to take care
You
of.
got dishes to do, sir.
That's some bullshit. That's why I hate working at home. 'Cause
You got
it's like,
dinner to make.
oh my, I don't need this shit. I don't even know what I was talking about. I just went on a tangent. What would make buying games feel normal again, though?
Like
Like
got rice to make.
Bring back gamer guides.
Yes.
gamer guides, yeah.
Gamer guides and gamer information.
Game Informer, the Game Informer.
I want the paper in my mailbox every month. I don't want to go online.
like the National Geographic.
Yes, I want the Gamer Informer every month so I can read what games are coming.
And
That's how I got all my information back in the day.
And I want to see kids draw art for the games too.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was like the
yeah.
fun, like the coolest thing as a kid.
Oh,
like looking
yeah.
at all these people put their art in. I'm like, oh man, that's so sick.
I want the Game Informer and paper. They said you can request it somehow, but I never found how to do it.
Is it like a thing still or no?
Yeah, it is. It's
Oh.
just digital.
Oh, I don't want no digital.
I want
Digital.
the paper.
Yeah, I want the physical touch of it.
Yes,
I
I
want
want
to
to collect them.
Yeah, I
Smell
was
it.
like collect them.
I want to collect them like the National
I
Geographic.
sent them a photo. I went to a game store and I sent them a photo of a gamer guide of Lennis, and it was $100.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You know what? I actually we're kind of going on tangents at the end, but I was looking at a thing. It was like talking about how games made like they punish cheaters if they cheated in the game. Did you know Valkyrie Profile 2 was one of those games?
Was it?
Yeah, like so you could use Game Shark back then and like get all this stuff, right?
Oh.
Do you know what Game Shark is?
I've never used it.
But do you know what it is? Like you would hook it up to the back of your PlayStation. It was like a little
Oh,
thing,
okay.
and you would kind of like mod your game to get like the best stuff.
Oh.
And I guess like Valkyrie Profile 2 or Valkyrie Profile was like one of the games. Like if you did that, at certain points it would make your game crash on purpose, so you wouldn't be able to play that save file. So you would
That's
have
pretty cool.
yeah. It's
They
fun.
were so smart. Holy cow.
I mean, they Call of Duty did that with online. Like, if they detected a cheater, like when you drop down in like Warzone, their parachute wouldn't open and they'll just die automatically over and over and over. Yeah, they did some cool stuff like that.
Wow.
I
Bring
think,
stuff like that back.
yeah, I think there's another game where like it would put all the cheaters in one server. So they, cheaters don't
it's
know if
so
they're going against
funny.
other cheaters. So they're just playing and they're just killing each other.
They're like, how are they killing me?
I got an email from EA saying like, thank you for like reporting a player and the community, blah blah blah. So maybe a player I reported got banned or something.
Good. Maybe
can't
they
remember.
got put in a server.
Geisha just, if she thinks somebody's cheating, she'll be like, aimbot,
Yeah.
smurfing, recoil, everything.
I don't care. Everything down the list.
Yeah,
like,
cheating.
You're fucking cheating. Cause I don't know. We caught a few cheaters on stream, but they're always fucking cheating.
Always cheating.
Always fucking cheating.
All right, guys. This is the last segment right here, okay? We kind of zoomed in. Kind of zoomed for the week off. I think we're going to talk about like why the conversations keep coming back. So like I think the reason why the whole conversation about pricing and stuff is coming back is because a lot of people are playing games more often now. And you look back at like the past and everything, like how it cost back then, it's a lot cheaper and a lot different. Like few games, especially this year, like I said, with the High Guard just shutting down after a month, and then Ashes of Creation, which was a huge game I was looking forward to, was like an MMO. It seems like that company kind of like tanked, and that game was on development for years, like 6 years, 7 years, and people were already buying it and spending tons of money. It's kind of like Star Citizen. Have you ever heard of that? I think I brought it up before, where like people can buy in-game ships for like thousands of dollars.
Oh my.
Like real money, thousands of dollars. And it's like a lot of these things are like affecting how people look at games and before they buy games. It's not like fun anymore. You have to research it. It's about wanting your experience to be fair. Like if I'm paying for something, I want to experience the game. I don't want to have to go through loops. And people are going to question things, obviously. People are going to argue about things. If they don't like your game, they're going to let you know they don't like your game. And you know, it's just dynamic pricing is not cool.
Yeah, it's such a sleazy way to do business, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Again, gaming should be accessible to everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think high price points for consoles is crazy.
Did you hear? They said they're about to make the new Xbox about the same price as a computer. It's
As a PC.
You might as well buy the PC.
Yeah, just buy the PC.
It's like Jesus.
Yeah, I don't get it. Like, it seems like a luxury now, which is crazy. I mean, I guess it's always been a luxury, right? That's why you always got it as, like, a birthday present.
High-end luxury.
Yeah, it's like
now.
high-end luxury. It's like, dude.
It's like that VSOP liquor, or do I get the black velvet from the corner store?
Yeah. It's not fair.
Yeah.
Everybody should be able to enjoy gaming. And it's just killing the vibe, I think.
So what do you guys think? Do you guys think gaming is heading in a good direction right now, or does it feel like different compared to how it used to be?
I feel like it's heading in a good direction as far as technology, but however, I do agree that you should have one price for each person.
Agreed. Game-wise.
Game-wise.
Yes.
Great.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Lots of technology coming, lots of mind-blowingness, but I think the whole dynamic pricing thing is just stupid.
It's killing it.
One price for everybody.
It's killing the hobby for just, like, casuals.
Yeah.
Right? Because, like, hardcore gamers obviously would probably buy the new Xbox.
Yeah.
Because they would get their money's worth. But casual players, they're not going to get their money's worth. And it's going to be on a waste for them, honestly. They could probably spend their money on so much other things that would be more valuable to them.
Yep. Yeah, and if you're still here, I want to know, like, for whoever's listening, do you think games are actually too expensive now, or do you think, like, the whole system is, I don't know, it's okay, or does it feel a little too complicated?
Is it busted?
Yeah, whatever. I want to know
me.
what other people think.
Yeah.
But that's all I got.
I feel like, because you have we have a good spectrum of gameplays. Like, you're hardcore gaming, you're like moderate gaming, and I'm casual gaming. So we all have different perspectives that I feel like are really good. But, you know, maybe there's other people out there who have different opinions than us who are in the same bracket as us.
I know those sports gamers, they're on a different level, the amount of money they be spending on cards and stuff in the game, making teams. I want to know what they think.
Sports player gamers?
Yeah.
What's it like for you guys?
Like
What's your
FIFA
world
people,
like?
Like John told me, like, people spend crazy money on that stuff. Yeah, insane. But yeah, that's all I got, man. You guys want to add anything? All right, so keep grinding those levels and finishing those side quests.
As always, this has been Co-op Chronicles with Pint-Sized Geisha, Blacklabel, and me, Azzilee.
Bye.
Oh,
Hey,
wrong
you
one.
cut off my bye.
No, say it again.
Bye.
There you go.
We gather round the mic, tales of knights and dice. Gaming worlds collide, hobbies come